Hello, GZT back with another video. Happy Halloween, everybody. We have a decent amount of videos slotted today for Halloween. We are first, my hair's kind of in my face. We are first going to be I have the costume on. We are first going to talk about Better Call Saul today. I have plenty of other videos. I need to get this out of my face. I don't know what's going on with it. Whatever. We're gonna get through the plot, the critical reception, and then that will be the video. You guys kind of know how this goes. I'll just wear it like this. I think this is fine. But getting to the plot, Jimmy McGill and Kim Wexler get married in a civil ceremony with spousal privilege. Jimmy can tell Kim about his cases without lying, so they promise to each other. That's kind of the purpose of marriage, to make a commitment and to promise that you're not gonna lie to your partner or anything like that. So yeah, that's I can't. My glasses are fogging up now. Okay. Lalo Salamanca is charged under an alias with Fred Whalen's murder, so he gets caught. They get the police on his case. They get a private detective. The feds are on this man, Lalo Salamanca. He's kind of down bad right now. I'm sorry, I keep moving this around. Alright. Nacho Varga calls Jimmy to represent Lala at arraignment to kind of get him out on bail. Jimmy, aka Saul Goodman, he's going to try to get him out of this. Lalo is remanded and directs Jimmy to obtain his release on bail, promising that if successful, Jimmy will become wealthy as a friend of the cartel. He'll be getting stakes in drug trades. He'll get a piece of everything. He'll be friends. That he won't have to worry about the cartel killing him or anything like that, because that's what they do to people who don't abide by their stuff and who aren't friends with them. So that's that. Jimmy tests his new relationship with Kim by telling her about Lalo, including his intent not to fight for Lalo's release. He literally tells her everything. He's lied about a lot of things before. He lies in general, but to Kim, that's not really good, because obviously she's his romantic partner. I'm just going to keep it down like this. I look dumb as fuck. Yeah, that looks dumb as hell. But, yeah. He's fully honest, telling her even detail about the cartel. So yeah, that shows that he's really committed to this and he really loves Kim, so that's good. Rick Schweikart and Kim apologize to Kevin Wachtel for the outcome of Everett Acker's case, and Kevin indicates he will let them know whether he decides to retain them or not. They got to make a decision on whether Kim will still be representing them as an attorney, and if she will be with, her career is kind of driving off of Mesa Verde. She's with Schweikart and Coakley in the banking branch, so this would be a pretty big loss for her. But at the same time, she does love doing pro bono, and she's been doing that for representing Schweikart and Coakley. So after leaving, Kim leads Rick back to Kevin's office and tells Kevin he consistently ignored their advice and that whether he retains them or obtains new lawyers, he should be more willing to listen. Now, they're kind of putting it on him, and he kind of gets offensive to that, because obviously he doesn't think it's his fault. He thinks that the attorney should be able to better handle situations like that, but yeah. Kevin indicates his approval by telling them he will see them at their regular Thursday meeting, so Kim kind of thwarts him to let them back in, because it is kind of his fault. He didn't really listen to them. He didn't take the advice of the law firm, and that's not a good thing to do, especially if you have no idea what the hell you're talking about half the time. All you have is a management, and all you're doing is just making money off of it. Mike Ehrmantraut spends time with Kaylee Ehrmantraut and tells Stacey Ehrmantraut he has passed the problem that caused his recent anger. He's kind of gotten over it. He's kind of recovering. He lets Stacey know about this. Nacho tells Mike that Lalo wants Nacho to burn down one of Gus Fring's restaurants, and obviously, working for Gus Fring, Mike is going to take offense to this. He doesn't like that this is going to take place. In Houston, Gus and other Madrigal subsidiary owners report to CEO Peter Schuler, how their sales are going, what new stuff's going on with their restaurant, stuff like this, little details. Obviously, it's a meeting because Madrigal owns all these restaurants who have a lot of behind-the-scenes going on, as we know with Gus. Gus later meets with Peter and Lydia Rodarte Quayle to update them on the meth lab's construction and warns them that Lalo remains a threat. So yeah, Schuler's definitely in on this. It's this is designed to kind of be a drug selling company and put the restaurants up as a front type deal. So yeah, Peter panics and Gus calms him by reminding him of an experience they shared in Santiago. You know, they've had a long history together, I suppose, and stuff like that. So yeah, Lalo's a threat. He could threaten the restaurant. He could blow it up. That type of thing. Gus and Nacho later protect Nacho's role as the mole inside the Salamanca organization by burning down the Los Pollos Hermanos and Los Lunas. So this is how far Gus is willing to go to protect Nacho and to make sure everything goes smoothly and to make sure there's no suspicion with Lalo, or else it would be Nacho's head and obviously his dad as well, and I don't think Gus wants that to happen, you know. Gus wants Lalo released, so Mike provides Jimmy details about the investigation he did under an assumed name. So obviously the private investigator work he did could probably get Lalo out of this jail time. Jimmy uses the information at the bail hearing to accuse police of witness tampering. So he's like finally bringing up some evidence. He has a defense for Lalo. Everything's going well. The judge grants bail of $7 million in U.S. cash, and Lalo can do this because he has a big operation. He's making a lot of money from it. He's like, you know, as long as I get bail, I'm fine with it. Howard Hamlin approaches Jimmy at the courthouse about working at HHM, and Jimmy says he is still considering, kind of stalling out, kind of like letting Howard know that he probably won't take the job because usually you would take it. Usually you would take it without hesitation, but, you know, obviously he's waiting a long time, so Howard kind of figures that he doesn't want the job. Howard realizes Jimmy is toying with him, including damaging his car and disrupting his recent business lunch with Clifford Maine, and rescinds the offer. He's like, you know what? I decline anyways. Offer's off the table. I know you've been messing with me, and I know this is getting to you, so I'm not going to offer you it anymore. Jimmy continues to blame Howard for Chuck McGill's death and loudly proclaims that he is far beyond a job at HHM and that Howard means nothing to him. Like, really braggadocious, really arrogant ending, and I really like that for Jimmy. I think he deserves to kind of have an outcry like this. But let's get to the reception. JMM received critical acclaim, of course, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, 9.08 out of 10, 14 reviews. Very, very good episode here. Jimmy ties the knot, but Saul Goodman is hanging a noose over everyone's future in this diabolically satisfying installment in the Better Call Saul series. Emmy nominee Giancarlo Esposito submitted this episode for consideration for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series for the 72nd Primetime Emmy Award, so this is what he thought was his best work. It doesn't look bad from this angle, but it's still kind of goofy looking. I don't know. I kind of have to hold it like this because it's like getting in my mouth and stuff. But yeah, really good fucking episode. One of the best ones of the seasons. But anyways, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. GZTV. As always, bringing you guys your favorite TV shows, reviewing them. You know, Walking Dead and Better Call Saul are going great. We have 2 seasons of Better Call Saul, and we still have fucking 7 left of Walking Dead. I'm going to be listening to Ken Carson's Deluxe today and posting an edited reaction to it, so that'll be that too, and then obviously